kickoff. This recording. It's the official kickoff of Book of Ruin, but I also want to point out that I finished, pretty much start and finish this 5th page of Tarzan, which I'm kind of proud of, yesterday. At least inking it. I tried these oblong cards as a format for a flashback sequence, and I think that worked out really well. Then I did some sound effects, and then there's Tarzan as the ritual begins. Anyway, so this will get colored, and we'll go on to the next one. But Book of Ruin actually did 2 pages so far. This is our splash page, which is a big establishing shot. And then we want to show the heist of the Book of Ruin, which takes place 10 years earlier. So I actually had to put like a little narration box on page 1, 10 years ago. And this is a Flora infiltrating the monastery. And she sneaks off. And she breaks her way into the chapel, gets the book. I think I'll just do one more page of her escaping with it, and then we'll launch the quest, with the other characters. I don't know, hopefully that's not too complicated to have a big flashback like that. I'm looking at this, and I think I went a little too hardcore with my line weights, but that's easy to fix in the inks. So anyways, where am I? Rename. Inky. It makes me think. I'll have to check the version I sent to Jake on the Tarzan one, because I started messing around with the placement of the speech balloons. All right, hang on. So I don't foresee this getting very far, actually, this morning. I thought it was a pen. The rule I like to use is to start from the foreground. We call it the law of Prado. And again, you can't listen to everything you hear in a class, because he also advocated everybody use technical pen and only technical pen. That was the rendered style. You know what I mean? So I got a couple of plants. I think it's Andy Travers. Um, how to draw the effective detail without drawing the detail, but also there's a bunch of his videos. One of them's about, you know, I think one's called something like "This One Mistake is Ruining Your Art," but it's all about foregrounds. Oh, sneezes. Ah, all right. Ah. No, I got to figure out some way to show some depth because this flower is not meant to be as tall as this guy. So we're gonna have to show some contour lines in the dirt here. Maybe we'll show some more flowers or plants at least. And in general, just as you might have guessed, those detailed shots are in the foreground. You can even there's some stuff under the bottom margin. Look. Yeah, it's starting to look. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shout out to those of you who joined me on Drive-In Saturday. I'm going to make a new intro video for it today. Probably. This is this unusual bell for the monastery. And this is meant to be like a monk ringing the bell. Okay, and these are meant to be like some stones in the water. All in all, like a picturesque scene, which hopefully will contrast with the heist that goes on in the next page. It shows why they weren't really expecting it, At this point, the monks of the monastery believe the book is an important religious artifact. They don't believe it's super powerful, which it is. Okay. I think we have our foreground set up nicely at this point. All right. This is the shoreline. Of course, it's a there we go. I like drawing the nature scenes. I think those are a lot of fun. This particular adventure is going to be like a lot of outdoor questing, adventuring. So there should be lots of like outdoor scenes. Here's our figure. I think it's sort of like rather than trousers, put them in like a more of a robe that goes all the way to the ground. Because this is a monk here. Let's try this curve. Okay, Picasso, I like it. And I like the idea of this sort of kind of ridiculously tall bell structure. Oof. Well, it's an ellipse of a sort. Okay. As our field of view recedes into the distance, we're going to make, smaller and smaller grass chunks with fine lines. Let's see what it looks like. Looking pretty good. And then at the edge of the grass, this is in like a salt marsh, in fact. We have some of the grass actually grows in the water or at the edge of the water. All right. I feel quite productive today or this weekend. In general, we finished the Beast Rangers on Friday. I did some pre-drawing and planning for Book of Ruin. And then I got productive doing that missing Tarzan page. And I don't know, everything's going good. I'm trying to use the same shapes over and over in the designs. So these sort of egg-shaped shapes here. And the archways, these archways, like on the next page. There's archways in the hallways. Right. I'm not going to worry too hard about the sound effect until the end. Okay. I had a bunch of shapes and things in there. I don't know if I'm going to bring those back. I was trying to make it look like a Tibetan temple bell or something like that. Let's take a look. All right, where's the light? I would say the light is coming this way, so we can shade him a little bit. And not only that, something like that. On the interior scenes inside the temple, I'm going to do a lot of playing around with the light because it's a dramatic scene of um, there's infiltration. She's picking a lock, sneaking around. So I want to show her sneaking from room to room and using the shadows. What if I do that? If this is a shadow, then certainly this is a shadow. And so is this. And then just for reinforcement of three-dimensionality, so the bell has to be kind of in bad shape because it's old. So we put some rust on it. Okay. Is that the beginnings of something? We haven't even got to the temple yet. It's up here in the other quadrant. I want to do this reflection too, in the water, which I'm not sure how good that's going to go. I'm not using any colors. I'm just doing it in black and white. So, like, it seems to work in the pencils. So if it works in the pencils, it should work in the ink. We would hope. Hmm. I can tell this is going to take a couple of days, maybe a day, maybe 2 days. We'll see. 2 more days. Right. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and I will see you later.